Hello everyone, we are from Group 3 and today we are going to present about total quality management. As an introduction, total quality management is also known as TQM. It is actually the earliest management fashions that peaked around the late 80s and the early 90s. So many companies adopted TQM, believing that it could transform their operations performance overnight and bring more profit to the company. So actually, what is TQM? It is a holistic approach to the management of quality that emphasizes of all parts and people within an organization to influence and improve quality, heavily influenced by various quality gurus. So the meaning gurus is like principles. One of the pioneers of TQM is Mr. W.E. Deming. He is considered to be the father of quality control in Japan, as he asserted that quality starts from top management and is a strategic approach that every company can implement. Deming's basic philosophy is that quality and productivity will increase when the process variability decreases. The meaning of process variability means that the unpredictability of the process, which means that the process will change a lot. So if the process is fixed, the quality and productivity of the operation will increase. Now we will talk about the six concepts of TQM. The continuous improvement concept requires a never-ending process of including people, equipment, suppliers, materials, and procedures. So the basis of this concept is that every aspect of an operation can be improved. The end goal of this concept is perfection, which is never achieved but always sought. So the benefits of this concept is that it helps companies to learn more about its customers, processes, competition to strive for improvement. It also helps company to adapt to changing market preference and expectations. When we talk about continuous improvement, we also mention the plan, do, check, act cycle, which is shortened as PDCA cycle, also known as Deming cycle and Stewart cycle. It is shown as the figure over here, which stresses the continuous nature of improvement process. So as you can see from the figure here, the first one is plan, so you have to identify the problem and make a plan inside your operation. The next one is do, which you test out the plan. Three is check. Is the plan working? Make like effectiveness survey. And number four is implement the plan document.
Six Sigma is a quality management methodology used to help businesses improve current processes, product, or services by discovering and eliminating defects. The goal is to streamline quality control in manufacturing or business processes so there is little to no variance throughout. I will continue this presentation with the beginning of Six Sigma. Six Sigma was pioneered by Motorola in the 1980s in response to intense competition from Japanese companies, which had set high standards for quality. By the late 1970s, Motorola faced customer dissatisfaction due to product defects and poor support. To address these challenges, Motorola's management sought to reduce errors before product was shipped. Bill Smith, a Motorola engineer, developed a new methodology combining existing quality management practices. He created statistical tools that laid the groundwork for Six Sigma, which focuses on reducing defects. Motorola quickly saw performance improvement but realized that still lagged behind the Japanese. Determined to catch up, management set a goal to improve quality time for over 5 years. By 1985, all employees were working toward this ambitious target. After reaching their initial goals, Motorola executives traveled to Japan and discovered that their competitors were achieving quality level 2,000 times better. In summary, Motorola's adoption of Six Sigma revolutionized quality management and highlighted the importance of customer satisfaction and process improvement. Six Sigma is a specific methodology that fits within total quality management. It emphasizes defect reduction that aims for near perfection by minimizing variability in processes. The MAIC framework is a structured approach: define, measure, analyze, improve, and control, used to solve problems and improve processes. So first is define. By clearly defining the problems, the customers, the project requirements, and the ultimate goals and expectations of the customer. During this phase, projects are selected and research is conducted to determine various opportunities and possibilities, and the scope of the project is established. The second is measure. Measure performance of the current process by establishing a data collection plan to determine defects and gather metrics. At this stage, it's important to establish performance baselines, future goals, and how performance will be measured. The third is analyze. Analyze the process to establish root cause of variations and defects to identify issues with the current strategies that stand in the way of the end goal. During the analyze phase, it is important to use data to identify parameters and inputs that have the most significant impact on the final process. The fourth is improve. Improve the process by eliminating root causes of defects through innovative solutions. During the improve phase, the focus is on testing the best potential solutions identified in the earlier phases. It is important to consider performance, cost, implementations, demands, and risks or disruption that may arise. And last is control. Control the new process to avoid falling into old habits and to ensure it stays on track. During this final phase, all changes made to the process are documented, the root cause of every problem is explained, and a schedule is established for continued monitoring.
Moving on, I will be talking about the next element in TQM, which is employee empowerment. Employee empowerment in TQM means involving employees in every step of the production process. Companies should design equipments and processes that are more suitable for the employees in the company, as they experience firsthand on the processes done in production and understand them better than anyone else. This is to minimize errors and accidents from occurring, which can lead to loss. However, when a problem does occur, the employee is never to be blamed, as it is likely the fault of the wrongly designed equipment or process that does not suit the employees. Therefore, employees actually help in solving and preventing problems from occurring instead of being blamed for causing them. Now, there are five techniques for building employee empowerment in an organization, which are building communication networks that includes employees, developing open and supporting supervisors, moving responsibilities to production employees, building high morale organizations, and creating teams and high quality circles. By following these techniques, an organization will run smoothly as the employees will receive proper training and consultations. This way, both superiors and the employees will have mutual understanding to the way things work and simultaneously enhance the productivity of the company. An example of a company that practices employee empowerment is Sephora. Sephora has mastered employee experience by focusing on three key aspects, which are training, technology, and development. All staff will start with training on the three main product categories, which are perfume, makeup, and skincare, and continuously get retrained on new products, techniques, and trends over time. Besides that, Sephora provides cutting edge technologies for their employees to use in stores, such as Color IQ, their digital shade finder, to handheld registers. This makes it easier for employees to do their jobs while making it more enjoyable. Therefore, errors and mistakes may be reduced because employees understand and enjoy their work as they have received proper training and are also provided with helpful tools to assist them.
Now let's talk about the next concept, which is benchmarking. Benchmarking involves selecting a demonstrated standard of products, services, costs, or practices that could represent the very best performance for processes or activities very similar to your own. In a simple words, benchmarking is when you develop a target and you compare it with your performance. So there is 5 steps of benchmarking. The first one is you must determine what to benchmark. You need to identify the specific processes, products, or performance metrics you want to benchmark. This could include areas like customer service, production efficiency, or product quality. Secondly, you need to form a benchmark team. Choose individuals with relevant expertise and diverse perspectives such as project managers, subject matter experts, and data analysts. And thirdly, you need to identify benchmarking partners. It means that you have to select organizations or companies that excel in the area you wish to improve and can provide insights or comparison points. Fourthly, we need to collect and analyze benchmarking information. There are some ways to obtain data such as by doing surveys, interviews, or site visits. And finally, you got to take action to match or exceed the benchmark. And now I will give a benchmark scenario real-life example that have happened before. It is about Great Ormond Street Hospital benchmarks against Ferrari racing team. After a 6-hour heart surgery on a 3-year-old boy, Dr. Angus McEwan supervised the critical transfer of the patient to the intensive care unit. Such handoffs are common in hospitals and can lead to significant mistakes, with 35% of preventable mishaps occurring during these transitions. Risks arise from factory like temporary nursing staff and frequent shift changes. To improve their handoff techniques, Britain's largest children's hospital sought help from the Ferrari racing team. The team shared their method for analyzing pit crew performance and highlighted the importance of tracking small errors. They invited doctors to observe pit stops at the British Grand Prix for insights. Ferrari Technical Director Nigel Stepney noted the chaotic nature of the hospital handoff process compared to their precise, orderly approach. He emphasized that each crew member has a specific role and performs tasks in a sequence without distractions. As a result of applying these insights, the hospital reduced handoff errors by over 40% and achieved faster transfer times. Let's move on to the Taguchi concept. Taguchi concept was developed by Japanese engineer Genichi Taguchi. It is a methodology for improving the quality of products and processes by making them robust to variations and reducing costs. There are 3 concepts in Taguchi concept, which is quality robust, target-oriented quality, and quality loss function. Quality robust refers to the ability of a product or process to perform consistently under various conditions, even in the presence of noise or uncontrollable factors like temperature and wear and tear. Target-oriented quality emphasizes the importance of designing products that not only meet specified limits but also consistently aim for a target value that delivers the best performance with minimal quality loss. Quality loss function is a way to measure the loss or cost that happens when a product's performance deviates from its ideal target value, even if it's still within acceptable limits. Here I include Taguchi method implementation by car brand Toyota. Toyota used the Taguchi method to improve engine performance and reduce defects. They identified key factors like cylinder pressure, fuel type, and machining tolerances while accounting for uncontrollable noise factors like temperature changes. Instead of testing every possible combination, they used Taguchi's orthogonal arrays to efficiently run experiments. By analyzing the results with the signal-to-noise ratio, Toyota optimized engine settings, resulting in better fuel efficiency, durability, and reduced manufacturing defects. This made their engines more robust and contributed to Toyota's reputation for quality and reliability.
Hey everyone, I'm Vanessa Grace Richard and today I will be presenting about the just-in-time concept, also known as JIT. So, going back to the history of JIT, it was created in Japan in the early 1970s. This process has been prevalent in Japanese manufacturing organizations since then. Taiichi Ohno, father of the Toyota production system, first created the model with the Toyota manufacturing facilities to meet customer requests with the fewest possible days. Now, everyone always says that Toyota is the first company that implemented just-in-time, but not all of them know what just-in-time means. So basically, it is when inventory is received from supplier only when needed, not sooner or later. Now, let's talk about the benefits of the just-in-time concept. Although there are several others out there, we are focusing on 3 today. First is reduction in inventory costs. So for example, when there's demand for 10 cars and a company is supplying only 10 cars exactly, no lesser or more, this avoids excess stock. When there's no excess stock, there is no situation for dead stocks. This increases our revenue and decreases the amount that we need to make out for our inventory. Next is improved production efficiency. So, relating back to our situation before, when there's minimal waste and we use our resources to the full potential, efficiency can be improved. Lastly is faster response to market changes. For example, like I said before, when we supply only 10 cars and there's no excess, For example, when another car is trending in the next month, we don't have to worry about finishing up the stock because we don't have any stock in the company. Now, let's move on to the implementation of just-in-time concept. There's 5 steps that can be done to implement JIT in a company. First is supplier collaboration. Supplier and end customer need to share forecast and production schedule so that we can know what each parties want and come to a terms and conditions of it. Next is streamline process. Conduct value stream mapping to identify inefficiencies because JIT is not only focusing on supply and demand but also to minimize waste and utilize our resources. Then is employee training and involvement. Encouraging employees to participate in problem-solving programs will make us utilize our resources in terms of labors and increase our production efficiency. Next is monitoring and feedback. Setting a KPI to track quality metrics will give a systematic approach to the company. And lastly is continuous improvement cycle where we can implement plan, do, check, act, PDCA cycles to regularly assess and refine processes in a company. Now, as for the conclusion, Total Quality Management, also known as TQM, is a comprehensive approach that emphasizes the importance of quality in all aspects of an organization. By fostering a culture of continuous improvement and strong customer focus, TQM enhances operational efficiency and drives overall success. Organizations that commits to TQM can expect to see significant benefits, including reduced waste, improved processes, and increased customer satisfaction. Ultimately, TQM not only leads to better products and services, but also cultivates to a proactive workforce dedicated to maintaining high standards and driving innovation. Embracing TQM is essential for any organization aiming for long-term success in a competitive standard.
These are the references we refer to. And that is all for our presentation. Thank you.